So for the first question, why do I live in France, not in China? This is a question that I have been asked for several times, and my answer is, I feel I am free here. It's not only for the freedom to speak, it's only the freedom to get the information and the freedom to get the opportunity to choose the lifestyle. Because in my hometown, I live with my family members and also relatives. They have a lot of their opinions on me and my life, and feel very struggled for this kind of life, and I didn't like it. So I learned French and I moved here. And also I feel I have the kind of like the freedom to choose what kind of life that I want to have. So that's why I am still like working on. And also because I realized that my identity is my language. My identity is to be open and also to be critical. And this is very interesting because in my hometown, I was living in the village, the rural places in China, and around my house it's the mountains, and also the neighbors, they were farmers, and I got educated in China until my diploma in bachelor. And to be frank, I get the education. However, I didn't think that's enough because I read the books, they were all in Chinese Mandarin, which means I only read what the society needs me to read. And I realized that my mentality is so limited. So I learned English. And then when I moved to France, I feel that the different opinions and different views of life, that's very interesting. And also that builds my another identity, and I feel free, I feel comfortable to living here. I know a lot of people, for example, they are foreigners and they move to China and they like the tradition, and especially, for example, the medicine and also the writers, a lot of things. And China has thousands of years of tradition and culture, so it's very rich. I admit that, and I agree. The problem is that I have a huge burden from my families and my society. For example, I have to listen to them to get married in early 30s or late 27, 28, and otherwise I will be their humility of the family and a lot of judgments on me. So I didn't like that, and I feel like life is open. We have a lot of opportunities, and we have to be independent, not only for the life, but also to build ourselves. We have to build our self-esteem and the confidence on us. And also, being girls, we're educated like in early American times. So the girls' future is to get married and to married with the rich man, to have a house and car and a lot of materials. And I think for me, I want to find someone who is communicative, and we have a lot of subjects to discuss with, and he offers his and I provide with mine, and we have we can debate and we build the different and very interesting like the family atmosphere. And I think that's intellectual needs that I need a lot. And so my husband now, he is very critical, he offers a lot of critical thinking. And for me, so I read the books like at least 2 books a week, and I keep the habit of reading and watching the TV news about the French life, and also for the finance, for the money, and for the literature, and also the the thinking about the China and Chinese culture, and also personality of Chinese people and French people. And I felt that's very interesting, and I have a lot of things to do to finish and to complete. So still a lot of things to do. And my change from recent years, I found that before I used to think about the past, but now I didn't think about the past. I think about the present and the future life. I want to build what kind of life in my future years. So I think that's a big change, and I'm be more positive instead of pessimistic about the past, because we cannot change the past. We have to move forward to build the better future. I think that's very important. And yeah, so compare my life in China and my life here in France, especially I live in Paris. So the difference is distance between me and the culture. Before, I lived in the small village, and around me is nature. I don't see nature is bad. I only think that if we want to be the intellectual people, we have to read, we have to close to culture, to intelligence. So for my life there is no the opportunity, a lot of opportunities for me. But here in Paris, I can go to visit the museum, I can go to the event, or even to travel like in the public space. I can read a lot of descriptions there, and the libraries is open. So there is a lot of opportunities for me to build my another personality, which means I want to be the person who is intellectual, who is close to the language, and I'm very interested in the thinking and in knowing others' culture and their habits, a lot of things. Yeah, I think that's the reason.